Hey everybody, welcome back to Beautiful You. Thank you for being here as always. Please push the like and subscribe notifications. So I wanted to come back and talk a little bit more about insecurity. I believe, and if you think about it, if you disagree with me, I would love to hear your thoughts because I don't know. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I haven't studied it. But I've lived through it. I've lived through being insecure. And I think looking at it, one of the things that helped me more than anything, and I've done other videos on this, you can look through them if you want to. Sorry, a really good YouTube, um, whatever you call it, personality, whatever, would link the video, and I'm not. But you can look through it, and it would be something in the title called The Ego. But I really think that the ego is one of the major factors that that makes us feel insecure. And we don't, I know it was the case for me, so that's why I think this, but we do not um, look enough at our egos. We don't. We don't understand how they rule us. We don't understand how they govern us. We don't understand how much we bow down to our egos. We don't understand how powerful that we allow them to be. We do not. And I think the ego is a major contributor to our insecurities. So I'm going to give you an example. So basically we are insecure because we are worried what other people think of us, right? So how does that work with the ego? Well, the ego is the only thing that really cares what other people think of us, because if other people think that if we think, in fact, it really, other people don't even think like this, but in our minds they do. So when we think that other people are going to think we're stupid, um, or just when we think that other people are going to look down on what we do or what we think or what we feel or how we act, that's when we decide, basically, not to do something that we might want to do. So, for example, maybe I think it would be really cool to climb a tree in the park, right? But I don't want to go climb the tree in the park. Not because I don't want to. I actually really, really want to climb the tree in the park. I'm looking at the tree and I'm like, wow, it'd be neat to go up there and see what the view would be like from that branch. It looks like it'd be really easy to get to. And so we think, maybe I'll climb the tree. But then all of a sudden, we're like, who's looking at me? Is anybody going to see me? What are they going to think if I climb the tree? Are they going to think that maybe I'm like a mentally handicapped child? That I don't understand that I'm an adult and I'm not supposed to climb a tree because society says it's a bad idea? Society thinks it's stupid? Is that what they're going to think? Or will they just look at me like, why is that idiot climbing a tree? It has everything to do with our ego. What others think of us. It only matters to our ego. It doesn't actually matter to us. Why would we even care what someone else thinks? For real, why would we even care? But our egos care a lot. Our egos want us to maintain an even keel, be exactly like everybody else. Our egos want us to fit in because that's what's comfortable. Our egos don't want us to go think outside the box, live or act or be outside of the box. Our egos want us to be like everybody else. But other people don't even know. We don't even know what other people even think. We don't know what other people are thinking. I promise you, there's plenty of times when I look at someone and I'm like, oh man, that looks cool. I want to do that. I may not have done it if I was the only one doing it, but when someone else is doing it, I'm like, cool, they're doing it. I'm going to go do it too. That's our ego. Why do we let these things control us? Why do we let why do we let our ego tell us what to do? Why do we let our ego stop us from doing something that we really want to do? Is it not crazy? Can you please think about it for a couple minutes? Think about how ridiculous it is that we are governed and stopped from doing the things that we want to do by a thing that's inside of our head, and really everybody else probably wants to do it too, or at least half or a third of the people also want to do it. You're not the only one. You're not the first person that comes up with whatever idea it is that you came up with. Other people want to do it too. So I just want you to try and think about when your ego is in control of what you do and the decisions you make, because that's what makes you insecure, is when you worry about what other people think of you. And it hinders you from living your life. I saw a quote the other day. It said, your fears become your limitations. And that's true. And if you are afraid of what other people think, it is going to limit you in the things that you can enjoy. So I so hope that some people who need to hear this will hear it. I hope that it will be helpful to you. You may lose some friends. You really might. But were they really your friends if they're not going to like you anymore because you do something that they don't agree with, or they don't want to do, or they think is silly? Were they really your friends? And you may not have any other friends, and you might say, you know what? You're right. These aren't great friends, but I don't have any other friends. If you would be yourself and love who you are, people would love to be with you. People would want to be with you. People like genuineness. They're attracted to it. And if you can be who you want to be, you're going to attract like-minded people to you. And that is another way to achieve inner peace and happiness. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you get something out of it. There's so much no reason to be insecure. So much no reason. Look at me. Look at me. Do I look like an idiot or what? Look at all these hairs sticking out from everywhere. And I'm on YouTube. And I'm public. Anybody can see it. Of course, nobody really cares that much about me, so they're not going to find me or anything. But if they wanted to, they could. And here I sit with my hair all awry. I don't know. I'm just saying. It really doesn't even matter, because what matters is what's on the inside of you. That's what matters. What's in here, right? None of the outside matters. And you shed it. It goes away. Every day a little bit goes away. Every day something changes on the outside. But what's on the inside never has to change. Especially when you really truly realize who you are. That's who you are. All this outside stuff, it's like the groceries, right? When you bring home a bag of groceries, what's on the outside is the plastic bag that you recycle. What's on the inside is what matters. So why do you even care about the grocery bag? All right. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope that people will hear this. Please, if you know anybody else that can benefit from this, please send it to them. Crazy, right? I almost look like a devil with horns or something. Who knows? Anyways, send this to other people who can benefit. Tell people that it's okay to be who you really are. We all have an inner child, I think. Let it come out. Enjoy life. You are beautiful, you. But the most beautiful you is the one on the inside, not the one on the outside. Not the one on the outside. Beautiful you is on the inside of you.